So 2020 is here. New year, new me. Ho 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 ho, call your mother. Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So we all start somewhere, even the Pirate Lord, at this wondrous isle known as Old Sailor's Isle, a totally new island introduced in the December update. Unfortunately, this island doesn't make an appearance in the main game itself, which is a bit of a shame. Even if it was accessible through the Shroud as a separate instance of the tutorial, it would have been great to have it in the main game world. But nonetheless, this island is beautifully structured and is a great intro into the game for any new players, and seasoned veterans alike. In the center of the isle lies the Magpies Fortune, not to be mistaken with the Magpies Wing, which was the Pirate Lord's second ship, which he sank. The Magpies Fortune was a much larger vessel and not able to traverse the Shroud, so was left behind here, on an island. In the island. What is it with people crashing their ships into islands in this game? I mean, you'd never catch us doing that, would you? Old Sailor's Isle appears to be the last stop between Sea of Thieves and what lies outside of it. Kind of like Paddington Station in London, where the beautiful countryside ends and the descent into darkness begins.
The next boat arriving at Dock 1 is the Sea of Thieves boat to Darkness and Despair. All hail the Kraken Lord.
Throughout the adventure of this tutorial, a few journals lying around tell the story of the young Pirate Lord on his first adventure into the Sea of Thieves. He talks about the lands ahead, he talks about the ancients and what they might be, but he also gives us an insight into the ferryman, still not revealing who he is or why he does what he does, but tells us all that he deserves our respect for his sacrifice. He also mentions that thanks to a female friend, the Pirate Lord lives beyond his years. We still don't know how the Pirate Lord perished. The daggers in his back are a good indication of how it happened, but we do not know if this was betrayal or sacrifice. Either way, this mysterious woman, whoever she is, gave the Pirate Lord insight on how to live beyond his years. We might go into that a bit more when more story is revealed about this, but for now, Rare want to keep that a mystery. And I love a mystery. No, it's not the masked stranger. Attention to detail though, when you die in this area, you are not taken to the ferry. Instead, you spawn back at the start in a never-ending loop. It's like a beautiful nightmare. Oh look, there's Larry. We also learn that the Pirate Lord has been stashing rowboats all this time and never told us about them. I mean, I knew he had secrets, but that's just plain mean, dude. We also learn that everything we own as an adventurer was a hand-me-down from the Pirate Lord himself. I knew the jockstrap was riding up too much. One of the more interesting things about this isle is the fact for the first time we actually get to see the Shroud. The Shroud has always been presented as a red Kool-Aid that pokes holes in our ship, but in this tiny adventure we get to see its true face, an endless twisting wall of fog that has taken ships and crew to the depths over many years of adventuring. The Pirate Lord himself actually says that the Maritime Union tried to sail their armada through, but perished. So these ship carcasses could very easily be the remains of the attempts made by them. Also, we see the Pirate Lord actually has the ability to part the Shroud, which also intrigued me, as in the most recent Tall Tale, we learn that the commander of the Ashen Dragon also had this ability. It was said that he merely looked at the Shroud and his eyes began to glow, willing the Shroud to part. And considering the majority of the Pirate Lord's magic appears to emanate from his cane, it really got me thinking about the skull that adorns the top of it, and what those jewels are in its eyes. Are they the same stones as the Shroud Breaker? Does the commander of the Ashen Dragon also have these stones in his eyes? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but it's looking more and more evidence that the Shroud is of supernatural properties and not some form of natural disaster. Also, after safely sailing through the Shroud, we make our way to the Sea of Thieves, and the first island we see on the horizon is Thieves Haven, named by the Pirate Lord himself. This was the first island the Magpies Wing found when venturing into the Sea of Thieves, which for lore connoisseurs like myself was a really awesome ending to the intro into the game. Which does make me wonder about the Forsaken Shores teaser trailer, which shows Stitcher Jim rowing to Thieves Haven. Did he row? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Look at the guy. He probably got confused and fed up with the tutorial and just stole the rowboat. All in all, this mini tall tale / tutorial was a great insert into the game. About a year late, but still a great little adventure for new players and seasoned veterans alike. That's it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, then please hit that like button. And if you really like the video, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell so you're always notified when I upload. And if you're looking for ways to support me, please head over to my Patreon page where I offer tiers that give you perks for your support. Link is in the pinned comments below. Until next time, take care of yourself and happy sailing. Bye bye.